Welcome to this deep dive into one of the most fundamental data structure in C++ arrays. By the end of this video, you will understand everything from declaring arrays to sorting them and even working with multi-dimensional arrays. So what exactly is an array? Simple put, an array is a collection of variables of the same type, sorted in a contiguous block of memory. Each element is accessed by its index. There's an array of 5 integers. The first element is at index 0, the second at index 1, and so on. This is crucial. Array's index always start at 0, not 1. If your array has 5 elements, the value at index are 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, no 5. This is called an off by 1 error and is one of the most common mistakes. There are several ways to declare an initialize array. You can set when you declare it, assign value later when the compiler count elements for you, or initialize all elements to 0. Best practice, use a named constant for an array size. This makes your code easier to maintain. Here's how arrays are stored in memory. Each element is stored one after another. The computer only remembers the address of the first element. To find an other element, it calculates the address of adding the appropriate number of bytes. This is why array access is so fast. But there is a danger. If you use an index that's out of range, the computer doesn't stop you. It will just overwrite whatever memory happens to be there. This can cause crash and security vulnerability. For loop and array are best friend. Use a for loop to step through every element. Start at 0, go while I is less than the size, and increment by 1 each time. C++ included the range based for loop, which is even clearer. Passing an array to a function, you just use the array name, but there's a catch. The function doesn't know the size of the array. You must pass the size as a separate parameter, use a constant modifier when a function should not change the array. Sometimes you don't know exactly how many elements you will need. This is where partially filled array comes in. Declare a large array and use a variable called name used to track how many elements are actually in use. One of the most common tasks with array is sorting. Let's look at bubble sort. The idea is simple. Repeatedly swap adjacent elements if there is a wrong order. In each pass, the largest element bubbles to the end. Finally, let's talk about multi-dimensional arrays. A two-dimensional array is like a table with rows and columns. It's actually an array of arrays. To process a 2D array, use nest for loop.